Hey, hello. Let me turn you. Good God. Hold on, gang. All right, that's better. All right, how's everybody doing? I'm sorry I'm a little late. This is what happens. Okay, you guys can hear me. Excellent. Hey, Cericia. Hey, operator. So, this is the first live. We're going to come back live a little bit later. We're going to get the astrology and the tarot for the 13th of March 2020. Hello, operator. So, these are going to be for sun, moon, and rising. I know I'm like a little rushed here, but we've got a lot going on today, and I want to keep it moving here. Hey, Yolanda, how are you? Hi. Let me start laying this out here a little bit. How's everybody doing today? I hope your day has been good. My day has been very productive today. Very, very productive. Oh, that strength card loves to keep coming up. Yeah, we'll finish. Okay. Hey, Win, how are you? Okay, let's get going on the astrology. All right, so on the 13th, we do still have the sun. We have the moon still in Scorpio. Bear with me one second. Okay. We still have the moon in Scorpio over here. Let me turn this into a pen. And then let me make this a little... Yeah, that's good. We still have the moon in Scorpio solidly. It's going to be in Scorpio all day on the 13th. So all day on the 13th, Friday the 13th, the moon will still be in Scorpio. I entitled today Hidden Feelings, Unseen Feelings, Hidden Feelings, Unknown Feelings. Because I feel being the water sign that I am, I feel that, when this Scorpio moon hits, all of a sudden, it's like all those secret ways we felt, all those things we didn't want to speak, sometimes our deepest fears and our greatest strength all come out all at the same time. Other people's hidden feelings about you tend to come out as well. Okay? Wow. There's certain cards that really just keep liking to come out. So people's hidden feelings about yourself come out. People's reasonings behind why they've done what they've done come out. You finally see people for who they are, like you see behind that magic curtain. So, I believe the motivations and aspirations and how people may have been manipulating you, may have been manipulating the situation, all that kind of good stuff. All of that, the Scorpio moon, you really have a real clear understanding of that at the Scorpio moon. Especially because it is trining still, right? We still have it trining Neptune and the sun. We still have this fabulous, look at this here. Look at that. Look. Look at this. Everything is coming together, isn't it? All of your innermost thoughts, all of your innermost, oh my gosh, I really want to achieve this. Oh my gosh, I really want to transform myself. Oh my gosh, I have to be my real authentic self because it's not working for me anymore. This is not who I am at my core. All of that coming together. All of that coming together. All of it coming together. We've got Pluto. We've got Jupiter 1, 2, 3 degrees away from Pluto. And we have Mars another 3 degrees, so 6 degrees away from Pluto. 3-ish degrees away from Jupiter on Friday the 13th. This conjunction is going to be happening, and that conjunction is going to be pretty damn explosive. It's right now sextiling Neptune and the sun and sextiling the moon. So the earth, the energy is rife and ready for you to do two things. For you to look at where have you been delusional and missed the boat. Where have you misread something? Where have you thought about something in the incorrect fashion? Your plans, your this, your that. Like, where have you missed it? Because you had rose-colored glasses on and you missed it. So where? You'll see it. This is also a time where the powers that be are going to ratchet up the fear. This is how this looks in Madison, Wisconsin, right? That's how it looks here. And there, where you are. My point is this. We're going to see beyond a shadow of a doubt, there's even more and more and more, especially in the U.S. now, there's more and more and more fear being ratcheted up. And we're going to talk about that on the COVID-19 discussion that we're going to have as well a little bit later on. But you're going to see a lot of opportunities to fall into fear. You're going to see a lot of opportunities to operate in love, because we've got down here Uranus and Venus. It's the conjunction itself is waning, but they're in Taurus. So they're actually, while we're uprooting our daily routines, it's also giving us a sense of self and a sense of appreciation of self. This newfound independence that we have, this, Venus in Taurus is giving us a beautiful love and sense of self, of stability amidst all of the chaos. And again, we're going to talk a little bit more about that later on, but that's even helping right here because we've got a trine happening there, right? So we've got this trine happening of Venus especially, but Uranus to an extent, but this energy together, trining Pluto, Jupiter, and Mars in Capricorn. Now, of course, here's Saturn at 29 degrees Cap. It is at its strongest. Like, this is like Custer's last stand. This is like, I'm not leaving here until you get my last lesson. I mean, Saturn's been taking its sweet bejesus time to get out of Capricorn. It's been taking its sweet time to get out of there. And it's finally almost out. We're going to look at some of these charts a little bit later too in greater depth over the next few days, and let's see what the progression is. I'm also keeping an eye here, Aquarius. So now we should be having, by Mercury being direct in Aquarius now, almost all on its way out. I mean, it's at about 29 degrees on the 13th of March. So I would say we're looking at the 14th, 15th, right? It'll be out of Aquarius fully and back into Pisces. So we've got this kind of last gasp of what do we need to do from a higher intellectual standpoint? What is God saying? What is Source saying to us on an individual basis, but yet for the greater good? And so we have a moment where we can grab some clarity before it goes back and makes its approach again into Neptune, which it gets a little hazy. right? The thoughts, the intellect get a little hazier. Everybody gets a little high when they're around Neptune. But it does. Because it's very dreamlike. It's like if this isn't real. But the thing is, what we have to recognize that right now, the dream is the reality. Like, I can't get into this. The movie is the reality right now. The movie is the reality. However, with the moon in Scorpio, that 8th house energy of hidden emotions, hidden ideas, hidden, right? All of that. Investigation without people knowing that you're investigating. Discovering people's ulterior motives. That's the word I'm looking for. With this, I like this. Here we have kind of a beautiful symbiotic energy going. And that beautiful symbiotic energy, I believe, is going to allow us, if we can grab it, begin to peel back the curtain, see what the reality is behind the curtain, and hopefully help us to not fall into fear, to see what's fake, to see what's hype. I feel like what's happening right now is we've got Mars being kind of a hype man, but to a great degree, I'm kind of keeping my eye over here on this Chiron Lilith, and then the sun like leaving out of hazy land here. This is getting hyper. This is getting more like do 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 do. And Chiron and Lilith is kind of in Aries, feels like super protection energy. Like, I've been hurt before. We've heard this before. There's been Ebola. There's been this. There's been that. We got to protect ourselves. And Lilith is just kind of like basically just flipping everybody off. And like, I'm going to go buy all the guns, all the toilet paper, all the tuna fish that I can find. So, or it's kind of like, don't listen to anybody. You're fine. We're going to be cool. Like, there's this weirdness there that I've been watching for a minute. It can be a fantastic level of independence, and it can really be of great assistance. But we have to be very careful what that really conjures up, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But again, this Venus-Uranus transit in Taurus should give us the calm and the ideation, the ability to think on our feet, change direction at the drop of a dime, and feel confident enough in what we're doing, especially because it's trining all of this up here, this transformative achievement, very aggressive. Let's take care of ourselves and our own energy up there. I'm feeling good about it. So Friday the 13th is still about changing direction a little bit, being good with the new direction, loving yourself enough to be able to say, screw off, I need to do this for me. And really, again, coming to a authentic, integral point of view about yourself, while also pushing away this negative, low frequency fear, anger, frustration, anxiety, right? We got to push those away. We can't hold on to them. All right. All right. That is the astrology for, tomorrow. Hey, Fit Goddess. Hey, Janet. Hey, Dee. I didn't see all you guys. I was in the throes, darlings. I was in the throes. All right. So let's get to the tarot. Okay. Let's get to the tarot. Hang on one second. I was trying to pop this chat out so I can see y'all. Whew, y'all. It's tense. Before I get to the tarot, I want to remind you guys that we're doing this class on Friday. I have heard from a number of you that you signed up for it. Thank you very much. Let me make myself a little bit bigger. Thank you very much. It's $47, 90 minutes. We're gonna open your third eye. We're gonna activate your third eye, open your crown. You're gonna have mantras, you're gonna have affirmations, you're gonna have a safe way to do this in a safe environment from the safety of your own home, by the way. We're going to give you exercises so that you can continue to practice and learn how to really operate in your intuition, learn the difference between your ego and your spirit. So sign up for that. It starts 11 a.m. Central, 12 p.m. Eastern, 1700, is it GMT? 1700 GMT, which should be the time in England, and then 1800 in France. I believe France is an hour. All right, so get to going to signing up for that class. I did have some more registrants last night into today. All right, here we are. Let's get her going. Okay. Aries. We have the Hermit. Aries, this is solar plexus energy. We were in solar plexus energy yesterday, Aries. We're still in solar plexus energy today. We're still needing to operate in our power. This Hermit, she's in an orange dress, which signifies sacral chakra energy. And yet her lamp is showing her the way through her solar plexus. So this Aries, and going along with the astrology, this is you really investigating, who am I truly? What am I truly about? What do I really want out of life? What am I really going to allow other people to do to me? How am I going to allow other people to interact with me? How am I going to interact with them? How am I going to be my most authentic self? And I have to do this from a place of complete and utter singular power while being part of the collective. Singular power while being part of the collective. That's the dance, isn't it? You see, you've been given and gifted a certain amount of your own power that you're expected to utilize in your human form. As a human being, you've been given this. But what we'll talk about in another very near future is how religion has kept it from happening. Kept you in the dark about it, and always looking externally and never looking internally. You're only looking at half the equation, because truly your power resides within and without all at the same time. There is no differentiation. Spirit cannot be contained. At any rate, that's going to help somebody. At any rate, Aries, use your sacral chakra guidance to find your power. Okay? Use your sacral chakra guidance to find your power. And to find out and study this time. Don't go running, because you've had access to this power before. Some of you, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you've had access to this power before, and you took off running, and you were supposed to wait. So I'm here in spirit. I'm here in source say this time, study to show thyself approved. I love you, Aries. Taurus. 5 of coins. That's throat chakra energy. Taurus, you're not speaking up for yourself. Here you have a little one with you, someone that's depending upon you. And yet you're standing out in the cold because you won't speak up for yourself. Perhaps you feel like you've been cut off from spirit. Perhaps you feel like spirit isn't even listening to you, just looking at the insignia on the back. And sometimes I've wondered that with the church, right? Like, does this person on this card feel like they are not being heard by spirit, by source? Do they feel like they've been cut off from source energy? Like no one's answering their cries, no one is answering their prayers. Do they feel like that sometimes? And that's what I'm getting from this with Taurus, is that you guys have been through so much lately, and you've been so beat up, and you've been so this and so that. And we all have, and I'm not denouncing or diminishing yours at all. However, that doesn't mean that that you should stop speaking up for yourself and saying what you need, be that in the natural or in the supernatural. Closed mouth doesn't get fed. I don't care if it's on earth or in heaven, so to speak. Closed mouth don't get fed on either side. It doesn't matter what dimension you're operating in. Hello? It don't matter what dimension you're operating in. Closed mouths don't get fed. So the question is, are you going to be able to find the strength to open your mouth and understand this, that when you're not hearing, Taurus, from source, it's not that you've been booted out. It's not that you've been excommunicated. It's not that no one cares or that somehow you've been disconnected from love. There comes a point where we all have to speak up for ourselves, using our own voice, using our own energy, using our own spirit, because this is what we've been given. And it hasn't been given to us to lie dormant all the time and not ever be used. So you have to speak up, Taurus. You have to use your throat chakra. You have to use your words, right? Because the card after this, 5 of coins, is the 6 of coins, which is balance to abundance, like having an overflow and able to give to others from your overflow. So how does one go from, I'm out here begging, and I don't really know who I am, so I don't really know how to speak to get what I need, to having more than enough? We use our words and send it out and energize our words, activate our words so that they don't return unto us void. Thank you guys for being here. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. But please share these videos. Please share these videos. We're going to have another subscriber drive pretty soon. And we'll talk about that soon. I'm great. Crazy Blonde Virgo. Gemini, the strength card, solar plexus energy. There's some cards that keep popping up. It's kind of a theme amongst the collective. And this inner strength, definitely solar plexus, sacral into solar plexus, right? Because it's orange, yet she's in yellow, which says she's learning. She understands her power on a visceral level. On a level that she understands she doesn't have to roar, she doesn't have to bark, she doesn't have to bite. She can show up, and her very presence and energy makes people move. Gemini, let your very energy and your presence, when you show up on the scene, be it physically or energetically, physically and then energetically, or just energetically, vicariously, remotely, however you show up on the scene, let it be known. But you don't have to announce yourself, because your inner strength, as long as you're tapping into it, your inner strength will carry you through. Right? Your inner strength will carry you through. So Gemini, gain access to it. Know that it's there. It's never going to fail you. You can overcome these obstacles. You can get through this moment. You have to rely on you. Next time I'll be greater. I'll be my own savior. You're your own. It's time for you to stand 10 toes down and keep it moving. But you have this strength. Some of you are actually about to enter into somewhat of a, I don't want us to call it a battle, but a series of obstacles where your resolve is going to be tested. And this could be what's happening right now. So as your resolve is tested, Find the strength to stay the course. Don't waver. Don't get into anxiety. Don't get into stress. Don't get into worry. You can't think and you can't hear when you're getting into stress and getting into worry. Here we go. Cancer. Ooh, Cancer. See, now you got that old nasty Capricorn card we had yesterday. The Two of Coins. Capricorn wasn't feeling it, wasn't trying to make no darn choices, wasn't trying to make we're not trying to get out the house. And here you are, Cancer, today. Ooh, looking outside. But I feel like Cancers, we're going to head out that door. I feel like this Two of Coins is saying, listen, you're going to make a choice, but you can't make a wrong one. There is no wrong answer to this. There is no bad choice to this. So you step outside your comfort zone, you're going to be rewarded. You stay in the house and keep what you have, you're still going to be rewarded. You're going to be rewarded either way it goes. So be the initiator and take the risk and go out the door. Right? We're cardinal water. You know, feel it. If it feels right, it feels good. Right? If it feels right, Tony, then go. Use your intuition. Capitalize on this Scorpio moon. I think some of us have been a little bit afraid to really step out into the big, great blue yonder and step outside of our confines and step outside of what we've always known. But Cancer, Uranus, and Venus are actually sextiling. Isn't that beautiful? Uranus and Venus are sextiling. So because of that, the sudden change, we're in closer agreement to that than most others. Like, we're like, oh, okay, we can change. Yeah, that sounds great. And we're loving it. So go out, get out the house, go do what you do. Stop waiting around, Cancer. I mean, that ship ain't gonna unload itself, baby. So our money and money, love, life is coming back into balance, but just because we've taken that unusual step and gone outside our box. Okay. Who's next? Leo, Eight of Wands. It's root chakra energy, Leo. I looked real close at this card because something was interesting to me. It looks to me like, just by the way the card is positioned and she's positioned on it, it's almost if she's taking steps. It's almost if she's taking steps up a ladder of 8 wands. Climbing the stairway to heaven. Stairway to heaven. Right? Leo, are you climbing your stairway to your heaven? Are you climbing your stairway to greater knowledge of self? Are you climbing your stairway to greater knowledge of source and intimacy with source? Are you climbing your stairway to your purpose, your plan, your beautiful life? Are you climbing your stairway so you can get messages from source? Are you climbing your stairway so you can perhaps give messages and receive messages back and converse with your ancestors and converse with your guides and your angels? Are you climbing your stairway step by step? Right? You climbing your stairway. Because there's messages waiting for you at the top of that stairway. There's messages waiting for you as you ascend and you awaken and you allow your spirit to be connected to the higher dimensions, to the spirit realm. Right? It's there. I mean, it's just, I don't understand how it could not be. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there, you just go. And so you have an open invitation to travel to other dimensions. You have an open invitation to travel in the spirit and go visit and converse and talk with people and receive our entities and receive messages that, Leo, you're going to need as we move forward. So it's time for you to go on and take those steps and move. You don't have a real clue, idea, or direction on where you're going. But however, you will know your destination when you get there. You could even be going somewhere in the third dimension, and you're meant to, so that you can meet someone that is connected with you in a higher dimensional realm, or that you've known before. Okay, I gotta get through this. Virgo, King of Coins. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but oh boy's got a daggone smirk on his face. I mean, he's smiling like the damn Cheshire Cat. Let me see something. That's definitely 7th chakra. This is the king of ambitious goals, the King of Coins. The king brings higher conscious ideals to all material considerations. He owns his own success and welcomes those who wish to learn into his midst. He owns his own success and welcomes those who wish to learn into his midst. You may be further along, Virgo, than you think. Knowing what you wish to attain reveals the mile marker for the journey ahead. Universal forces are conspiring to fulfill your request. Financial contentment is on the horizon. If you have a fear from money, you will hide from it. So I don't know, Virgo, if any of my Virgos are listening and you happen to have a fear of money. I don't see how you can listen to this one and have a fear of money. But if you do, we got to do something about that. Because your blessing, your manifestation is closer than you think. The lofty goals are about to materialize, and they're materializing in a way that is going to provide for your person. This isn't just ethereal, oh, I got a man. This ain't this I got a man stuff. This is you set. This is your set. Okay? That's just crazy to me. Ambitious goals. I don't know what your goals are, but I feel like in this energy we're in right now, if you have lofty, ambitious, big, hairy, audacious goals, now's the time for you to go for it, Virgo. Don't be sitting on the fence waiting. Hey, Mel, get your feet wet. Get in there. Get in there. Because you're going to see how maybe some people you were supposed to work with them, or you thought you were supposed to, and then you're going to see their ulterior motives, this, that, and the third. All right? Okay. Libra. The Hanged Woman. Which is that first chakra? I mean, Yeah. This is sixth chakra, third eye. You're not seeing the full picture. Libra, you're putting yourself on hold, but I feel like it's for a purpose. This is time for you to intuitively know and discern if this is your true intention or if you are trying to live out a dream that is not yours, Libra. When struggle is put on pause and we relax into the unknown, we allow new ideas and family of origin agreements to be revealed. This is a time for us to be certain our choices are our own, right? Scorpio moon trining Neptune and the Piscean sun. Is all of this just a dream? Have you been living somebody else's nightmare? Have you been trying to live to somebody else's standards in their dreams? Or is this your true intention, your true desire? There was a song we used to sing in church, not black folk church, white folk church. This is my desire to honor you, Lord, with all my heart, I worship you. All I have within me, I give you praise. All that I adore is in you. Right? Lord, I give you my heart. I give you my soul. I live for you alone. Every breath that I take, every moment I'm awake. Listen to me. Listen. We sing these songs and we're like, we worship, we honor, all of this. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't be grateful and love and honor and adore Source from whence we came. But there comes a point where we have to then say, I honor me. This is my desire to honor me. All that I adore is in here. Right? Right? One is not mutually exclusive to the other, Libra. This is for everybody. One is not mutually exclusive to the other because it's within and it resides without. The kingdom resides within and the kingdom resides without. It's not up there. It's not down there. It's here. So when we sing these songs about honoring and worshiping and Lord, I give you my heart. I give you my soul. I live for you alone, right? Are we living for ourselves because we have divinity within us? Yes, we're divine beings. So put your stuff on hold and figure out, is this really your intention? Third eye chakra, is this really your intention and your vision, or are you living somebody else's vision? Thanks, Amy. So, Reese, I have to make sure people know whether that is black folk church or white folk church. So if you have a point of reference in both, then you can be like, oh, wait, let me go down this Rolodex of songs over here, this songbook over here. And then if you have, and then you go down this Rolodex and this songbook over here. PSA. Okay. Probably TMI. Scorpio. Ooh. Scorpio, Temperance. Now, I don't think I've seen her yet. I have seen her before. What a beautiful card. Water is flowing between each cup. Fire surrounds her. Her wings are spread. Let's see what this says. Hey, Miss Suri. Ooh, this is beautiful, Scorpio. The shadow period ended with the 7th chakra card of death or transformation. And now the Fool opens up to personal ascension with Temperance. The Fool, in angelic form, now has wings because she's done her shadow work. The energy flow between the cups calls for a mixing of elements. Situations that appear tempting or easy can send us hurtling back into lower vibrational energy. Here, the Fool's hair is the true second chakra of orange, indicating she's operating from her feelings, which may indicate the lack of a solid foundation. Remember, emotional confusion may indicate a need to review the prior chakra. Make sure that you are solid in your footing before progressing forward. Scorpio, knowing what your goals are, allowing the right things to flow from unexpected sources. This power is massive. Will it go to your head or will you share it? Scorpio, this moon is igniting the energy of manifestation in you. Right? Because the moon represents divine feminine. The sun represents divine masculine. The moon has come in to energize and give birth to what it is you seek to manifest. Your dreams, remember the chart, remember the astrology, your dreams have been illuminated over there with the sun conjunct Pisces, and your transformation on a very root chakra in Capricorn level is happening up there to hit your goals and your achievements. So, Scorpio, I need you to spend a little extra time in meditation, in just extra time. Okay? Chill out. Spend extra time and pay very close attention to your thoughts and your words. Also pay very close attention to what comes in your dreams, the 13th. Very close on what you hear in meditation, because I believe that what you're going to be seeing is like with a great clarity of what your intentions should be, and expect to get miraculous assistance from unexpected sources. Could be unexpected money, could be unexpected assistance in some sort of way. All right. Hey, beauty from within. Thank you so much, love. Thank you, guys. I also want you guys to please don't forget to check out Shonda Rhi's Astrological Conversations. She just did something about the moon signs today in the various houses. She's fabulous. Please go check her out. And also Rising Storm Tarot. And oh God, where is she? If she comes in, oh no. Okay. Sagittarius, did we? Okay, somebody help me. Did Sagittarius get this darn card yesterday? This darn 10 of coins? I feel like Sag got the darn 10 of coins yesterday. Sag, 10 of coins. Solar plexus energy. I feel like y'all got this yesterday. I really need to write these things down. This is the power of abundance, the power of manifestation, rolling on in for you. Let's be sure that we grab a hold of it. Let's be sure that we receive it. Let's be sure that we achieve it. Let's be sure that we accept it and understand that we deserve what it is. We deserve it. We deserve for it to come in. We deserve for it to manifest. We deserve to receive it. And that this is whatever's coming to you, Sag. Now, there are some of you Sagittarius that manifested something you didn't want to. No, Eight of Swords. Thank you, D. That you didn't want to get. Because you weren't paying attention to your thoughts and you didn't move people out of your life. So you're getting an abundance of whatever seeds you have already sown. That does not mean that you can't change it, but this means you're getting an abundance of whatever it's coming to you. Sag, I'm going to need you to be in your power, though, as you're receiving it. Don't let anybody tell you you don't deserve it. Don't let anybody try to take it from you. Don't let anybody just stop your flow with it. And look, she's receiving everything. Like, there's the love in the painting. There's a whole bunch of treasure. She just got it all. So you can have it all, Sagittarius, but some of you don't really believe that you can. And some of you still have not learned how to exercise your manifestation power. Your solar plexus is only firing on 6, not 8 cylinders. So I'm going to need you to do a little solar plexus healing on March 13th, 2020. All right. Okay. Where we at? Capricorn. Now you done got another 2, Capricorn. Another 2. Oh, this one's a doozy and a half. I'm pretty sure the one dislike I get every day is probably from a Capricorn. Anyway, whatever, boo. 2 of Swords, the card of seductive restriction. Cappies, what are y'all doing to yourself? Light emanates from the lady in the image. Imagine that this light holds the same rays of protection that surround you. They contain the ability to guide you to wise emotional choices and can reignite your true power. We can blame those who hurt us when we purposefully fail. They can't take credit for our success. Rather, our failure validates our experience of abuse. Resistance can overshadow who we are actually for, what we are actually for. What are you willing to stand for emotionally? If you don't decide to operate in your power, if you don't decide to operate out of this like crazy delusion that somehow they're going to get better or somehow this and somehow that, you know, sometimes it's easy to stay as the victim. Oops. Sometimes it's easy to stay as the victim. It's comfortable. It's what we know. But it's finding the strength and the ability to grow. It's finding the strength and knowing that you're protected as you grow. That's what's important. Yeah? That's where we really gain the most. That's where we gain our power. That's where we gain our strength. It is very easy to stay as the victim and very hard to become the victor. So what are you willing to stand for emotionally? Are you going to keep getting beat up? Are you going to keep getting emotionally? Are you going to keep being the victim? Are you going to keep being a narcissist snack and supply and dinner and dessert? Are you going to step out? I don't know what just happened. Okay. We're almost done. Aquarius, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. I'm going to pull that one out too. That looks like that's sixth chakra. No, yeah, sixth chakra. Maybe seventh. No, sixth chakra. Third eye, Queen of Wands. The card of sustainable vision. Okay, perfect. Aquarians. Hey, beauty from within. The card of sustainable vision. This queen is a window to the bigger picture. She represents holding space as we process our internal sadness and soon recognize who we have been all along. Let me tell y'all something. All these cards have come up with you seeing unseen feelings, unseen emotions, unseen thoughts, hidden. And it's got to come up to the surface in the Scorpio moon. And when it comes up to the surface in the Scorpio moon and we release it, then we can move into our dreams, then we can move into our achievements, then we can move into our aspirations. So, Aquarians, those things that we call feelings, I know you may or may not be acquainted with them, but I need you to release them. Okay? I need you to go deep within and say, okay, there's some more stuff I got to really get in touch with so I can release it and grow. So I can release it and be my most fabulous self. So I can release it and see the vision. See the vision. See it with this third eye. She's beautiful, though. Look at her. Holding space, sitting on her throne, baby. She got that wand. She's not letting anybody, anything stop her from getting. She's like, listen, here, do you see me? Here, right behind me is everything you've ever wanted, everything you could have desired, everything. Your future is right behind me. All right. Your future is here. But some of y'all refuse to release your feelings long enough so that you can get over certain things and over yourselves, and so you can get to your purpose and your plan, right? Because again, it's easier for us to stay the victim. It's so much easier for us to say, I can't do this because this person did this to me. I can't do this because da-da-da-da-da. And it's so much harder to say, damn, I may have really screwed something up here. I may have been thinking incorrectly, or I may have jumped the gun, or I may have not had enough compassion for this person, or I may not have done what have you, right? Go get it. All right. Last but not least, Queen of Cups, forgiveness, Pisces. Forgive yourself. See yourself as beautiful. See yourself as wonderful. See yourself as forgivable. Stop with the constant, I screwed up, I did this, I did that, yada, yada, yada. Also, some of y'all is manipulating the hell out of somebody. Maybe yourselves. Stop that too. My light worker, light warrior, starseed, indigo, Pisceans, I'm going to need you to stop manipulating the situation. And I don't even think you're doing it on purpose. I think that you it's a protection, self-protection, right? Self-defense device. Again, where have you not forgiven yourself? You're welcome, Janet. Where have you not forgiven yourself? Where have you not operated in self-love? Where have you not operated in self-forgiveness? And where have you not forgiven somebody else for what they did? That's going to block your vision too, beloved. You have to release all of it. Your part and their part. Your part and their part. We're going to get into some stuff very soon about what the word responsibility means. Responsibility and why it's so important for us to take responsibility, because we take back the ability to respond. That's what, to me, this Queen of Cups says. She's like, listen, I know this was this, that, and the third, but I'm not going to allow you to have the narrative. I'm going to choose the narrative. I'm going to rewrite the narrative, and it's going to be a loving, kind, fabulous, wonderful way. And it's going to be one that's authentic. It's going to be one that's full of integrity and full of love and light and respect and honor to myself and whatever of that you deserve. Okay? She sees herself in a much better way, doesn't she? Alrighty, beautifuls. Beauties. All right, we are done. And my appointment is here and has been patiently waiting for me to finish with you all. So listen, I'm going to be back. I might push the COVID-19 back a little bit further so I can get something to eat. I'll be back. And we'll talk about the coronavirus later on, okay? But this was Sun, Moon, Rising for all signs from March 13th, and then the astrology for it. Thank you guys for watching. Please share this video with anybody that you think would like it. I really do appreciate it. And don't forget to go to heartofinspiration.net to sign up for the class on Sunday before the spaces are gone. Because they will be gone. I haven't even put the advertisement on Instagram yet. And when I do, it's going to be out of here. Okay? So, I enjoy you guys. I'll be back in a little while. My moderators, I'll need all the moderators I can get because it will be a StreamYard. I just have a feeling we're going to end up with trolls tonight. So if you guys can come back, like go to the community page and see the time, that'd be great. Peace, love, blessings, and joy. Be on huge day tomorrow and for all eternity. I love you guys. Namaste. Bye.